Hey
Hey
guys,
guys,
Mike here,
and Anna.
and we're coming at you this day because we have something epic to show you. We're going to actually show you how you can turn Facebook into a money-making machine.
Yeah, that's it. But first, we have prepared some slides for you guys. So we're actually going to just make ourselves really small in the corner, so we can talk to you as well as present these slides.
But we're still going to be here.
We're still going to be hanging around just in the corner
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely.
So let's get into it.
Yes.
So, how to turn Facebook into a money-making machine.
Because this is absolutely possible for anybody to do because there's over 3 billion users on
Yeah,
Facebook today, and you can absolutely turn this into a money-making machine
yeah, you
if
can.
you're doing this the right way.
Exactly. And the most important thing here is we're going to do it without the use of funnels, having to build any sort of email list, do any paid ads, or create endless content on social media, which is something I think we're all familiar with.
Yeah, because this is what 90% of programs in this space are teaching that you should do.
Yes.
You should create content on several platforms multiple times a day that goes into a funnel that leads to an email campaign closing the sale. And we want to show you a different way of doing this.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
lot easier and a lot more cost effective way to do this.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into it, guys.
Yes.
So, first of all, we're going to talk about the myth of building a massive audience through content creation. So, there is a big myth in this industry that the bigger the audience you have, the more sales you will make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because it makes sense. The
yeah,
bigger the audience, the more people to make offers to, and the more sales you can make. But this is a myth for a beginner struggling affiliate because there are easier ways to go at this than to try to build this massive audience.
yeah, absolutely. So, first of all, we know that we have to build some sort of audience in order to make offers to on here.
Yeah.
So we have to build some sort of audience.
Yeah, we got to have people to make
Yeah, we
offers
gotta
to.
have people.
So that in that way, we have to build an audience somehow.
That's it. But here we maybe think that we need to build as big of an audience as possible, since then we have more people to make offers to, which we just said, like it makes sense to think that way.
Yeah.
The more people that you have, the more that you're going to actually make sales. But no, that's not the case. We're
No,
going to go into why.
absolutely.
So this means that in order to build this massive audience, you're going to have to create a lot of content to hopefully go viral on some of the platforms, or you're going to have to spend a lot of money on ads to reach this big audience. So you're going to have to create a lot of content because you're going to have to try and resonate with a lot of people in order to attract an audience, right?
Like either way, you have to make an enormous effort in building this huge audience, or
That's
you
it.
have to spend a lot of money to find these targeted people that you want to build a big audience with
Yeah, through ads.
through ads.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
so this is one way to do it,
This is one way.
but there's definitely more ways of doing this
Yeah,
because there is actually a big problem in
big
this space.
problem.
It is occurring today,
Yeah,
right now, in this industry, because thousands upon thousands of affiliates are being taught to be branded the same, to create the same type of content at the same time they're promoting kind of the same offer, and they're all doing it to a shared audience with.
so this is the big problem.
This is the big problem.
Yeah,
This is a
because
huge problem.
affiliate marketing is just growing by the day.
Yeah,
So when thousands of people are coming into this industry every day and they're only being exposed to this one way of doing things, which is content into a funnel into emails or ads into a funnel into emails,
yeah,
this can just be really congested.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Because it can be incredibly difficult to stand out in this herd of affiliates doing kind of the same thing as
yeah,
Anna was saying.
yeah.
But because it's really hard to stand out when everybody is doing content to just stand out with content alone because everybody else is doing it.
That's
So
it.
it doesn't really make sense for a beginner struggling affiliate to do this.
Yeah,
Also, creating content without having achieved the outcome of your product yet is really limiting the topics that you genuinely can talk about. And that
that's
is just
it.
the truth of it all. Because if you're talking about achieving the outcome of your product and you haven't achieved that yet, that doesn't really make sense. And you're not genuine and you're
Yeah,
definitely not transparent in what you're doing. And that doesn't make sense because it don't build trust.
yeah.
And that is what needed to be able to make sales in this
That's
space.
it. It's all about building trust with your audience, and you can do that through content, but it's not enough nowadays when everyone is trying to compete for that attention through their content.
There are easier ways, people. There are way easier ways.
Yeah, because there is another way.
There is absolutely another
There's
way of
another
doing this.
way.
A better way, a more cost-effective way, and an easier way to do this for a beginner,
Yeah,
struggling affiliate.
that's very true. So it's actually much more beneficial to you as an affiliate to build a small and targeted audience that you can make offers to. So let's get into it. So as a beginner struggling affiliate, there are easier and more cost-effective ways to build an audience that you can make offers to. So the important thing here that we want to talk about with you today is that to connect with your audience and build trust in order to make sales is the most important thing. And what better way to do this than through a one-on-one personal connection?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's a lot more beneficial since you have this back and forth thing going on and you don't have to gather all the data that is needed for the funnels or for the emails.
yeah,
You can just have a back and forth thing going on.
that's it. The most efficient way. Why not talk with your prospects one-on-one
Yeah.
and cut through all that noise of content?
And go straight to the source.
Go straight to the source of finding your
Absolutely.
prospects.
Absolutely.
And this is the way the sales have actually always been made and always will be made, especially in today's marketplace when there's a massive increase with AI and softwares like that. Like
Absolutely.
the need for the genuine human connection is more apparent than ever.
And also, if we're doing high-ticket affiliate marketing,
Yeah.
we need this personal touch because we need people to know us, to like us, and to trust us to
Absolutely.
enable us to make sales.
Absolutely.
And this is why Anna just said, this is this way the sales always been made, and there always will be made in this way. So why not use it here online on Facebook?
Absolutely. So,
Yeah. Connecting one-on-one is absolutely the most efficient way to do this. There's no doubt about this because since the amount of data that you can gather from your prospect in a one-on-one conversation is absolutely not comparable to any other method out there.
yeah,
It's not comparable to ads. It's not comparable to organic content creation. It's not comparable to funnels. It's not comparable to emails because the amount of data that you can gather from a one-on-one conversation is absolutely enormous compared to anything else because you got this back and forth thing going.
it's instant. It's an instant connection, guys. And that's what we're talking about here. We're instantly connecting with our leads personally. We're not sending out an email to a bunch of people and waiting for feedback, which can take a very long time. And that's why it can be quite costly, especially when you're doing things like paid ads and funnels.
Yeah, because it's different professions, all
Yeah.
of them. So why not go straight to the source and just have a one-on-one conversation with your prospects?
And that's it.
Because you can absolutely, for free, on Facebook, go out and find your audience. Not focusing on this massive audience, instead focusing on a small target audience that knows you, that likes you, and that trusts you, so you can start making offers to them.
That's it. And what better way to do that than to build the knowability, likability, and trustability than personally, one-on-one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like it's always been done, like it's always going to be done, but now we're using it with Facebook and Messenger instead.
That's it.
It's just logic, people.
Yeah.
It's just logic. But how do we do this, Sam?
So this is how you do it. This is how you can actually start to build up your audience, a small and targeted audience. So here's you as an affiliate, and you have two options here. So the first option in building up your audience is you can actually go into specific Facebook groups in your niche. So for example, me and Mike are in the Make Money Online niche, and we just go out and send them a friend request.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you find your specific targeted audience.
Or you can send them a message in the group directly also.
That's it. The second option here is you can actually look at the content or ads from the big players in your niche. So for example, in the Make Money Online niche that we are in, Russell Brunson is a big player. And we can actually just go onto his content and have a look if he's done any ads or he's giving away anything. And if we look in the comments of that specific content, we can actually find a lot of people that are saying, me, I want that, or I need help, please help me. And we can actually just go and add those people. And then that is another way that we can build a really super targeted audience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we can start having conversations with them.
And we start having that one-on-one connection with them.
Absolutely.
So that's just a couple of ways to do it, guys. So yeah, how does it go from there?
Yeah, after you've sent the friend request to your targeted audience that we now told you how to find, it's time to bring them into Messenger and connect that with the one-on-one with your prospects.
That's it.
That is what we want to do. And we want to talk to them to find out if our offer is suitable to them.
That's it. That's
Like
what
we
we're
want to
doing.
have this back and forth thing going on and see where they are in the process and if our offer can solve their problems.
Yeah.
That's what we want to find out. But also, when you're starting out doing this, it can be really hard to know what to say and when and what to ask and so
You can
on.
get stuck in the friend zone.
So easily,
Yeah.
so easily, because it's really hard to get the results that you're looking for when you
Mhm.
don't have a structure in your conversation.
Yeah.
And that is why we like to use the 5 step framework in our conversations. So we know where we are in the conversation and how we can move that forward in the best way possible to get those sales.
That's it. It just stops you from getting confused. It stops your prospect from getting confused.
Because you know where you are in
Yeah.
the conversation and you know where you're going with this 5 step framework.
And you know why you're saying the things that you're saying.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
So this is what the framework actually looks like. So as we said, it's a 5-step framework. So there are 5 steps. So let's look at step number 1, which is breaking the ice. So after we've gone into our Facebook groups or we've gone into the comment section of some sort of content and we've made friend requests and they have been accepted, it's now time to connect. So we just simply break the ice with our prospect.
Opening up the conversation.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're just opening up. Next stage is to build rapport with our prospects. So we want to get to know them a little bit and we want to see if they want to uncover or struggle at this stage.
Yeah.
That's it. Then the next stage is probing and understanding. So we want to find out where they are in the process, just so that we know if our offer is suitable for them, because that leads into the next stage, which is to drop advice and make our offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, can be really simple just to get to this stage. Doesn't have to be a big deal. That's why we have the 5-step framework.
Yeah.
So we know where we're going. After we've dropped advice and we've made the offer, we want to follow up with our leads. This is the most underrated step in the whole thing, I would say.
It's a super important step. Though.
Yeah.
Super important step.
Because
Always.
follow up is super important because people are not just ready to buy all the time. Sometimes they need a little bit more nurturing, which is why we use the 5-step framework. So we always want to make sure that we're following up with our leads, because not everyone does this in this space.
No, especially after you have dropped advice and you have made the
Yeah.
offer, you want to follow up and see how they consume the offer.
That's it.
That they have consumed the
We
offer.
want to check in. It's like good customer service.
Yeah.
Like, you know what we're talking about here, people? People who come into your DMs, they drop their link, and then you never hear from them again. Like, that is not what we are wanting to do. That is not how we make sales. What makes sales is building that trustability, likability, knowability with our leads.
And creating that need for our offer.
Which we're going to go into.
Which we're going to go
Yeah.
into, absolutely.
So this is what the 5-step framework looks like.
Yes.
So we'll move on to creating a need.
Creating a need.
So yeah, the most important thing about using this 5-step framework is to create the need for your offer, which is the most essential part of the whole sales process.
Any sales process.
That's it.
Any
Absolutely
sales
any sales process. So without first creating the need, there is no reason for your prospect to consume the link that you've just dropped. Here we need to do more. Like we said, too many people just drop their links and run away. We want to do something a lot different in creating the need so that they actually watch our free offer.
Absolutely.
Check it out.
Yes.
So now when you actually drop your link, the possibility that they're going to go for your offer is enormous.
Because you have created the need
That's
for
it.
it. You have created the need for them to want the offer, which
That's
is the
it.
most essential part in any sales process, just as Anna said.
That's it.
And that is what we need to do to make sales in this space and to turn Facebook into a money-making machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a quick recap.
Quick recap over this method that we are teaching, and we're going to give you a bird's eye view of how this works.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a little character here that is you as an affiliate, and you have now learned how to friend people on Facebook in specific Facebook groups in your specific niche, really. And after you have friended them and they've accepted your friend request, you move them over to Messenger and you flow them through this 5-step framework. After you have done that, you have piqued an interest in your lead.
Super important.
Super important.
Yeah.
And when you have done this successfully, you have actually created the need for your offer. And when you have created the need, we send our free offer. Because in what we do, we're only lead generators. So we're only connecting people with an offer. Super simple, and what every beginner struggling affiliate should really focus on.
Yeah, absolutely.
After we've done that, we want to follow up with them to see how they have consumed this free offer that we just have sent them.
Yeah, and what their thoughts are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And after we have followed up, we do this the old school way, where the affiliate owner closes the sale personally,
Yeah.
not via an email campaign or anything else. Personally in the DM closes the sale for you. And then this beauty happens. You get a sale. You get a sale because the affiliate owner just closed the sale for you and you were just a lead generator sending a free offer.
Yeah, so it takes the whole pressure off of you having to make the sale
Yeah,
and instead rely on the affiliate owner's authority and experience in closing that sale.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. But after that, we do a 50-50 split of the sale.
Yep.
50% to you in commission because you have sent me a awesome hot lead, and 50% to you because no, I said this wrong. 50% to the affiliate and 50% to the affiliate owner. It's just a fair way to do this.
It's very fair.
Super fair way
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah.
And I hope you agree with me, guys.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it does not need to be harder than this, people, because we only use Facebook and Messenger in this method that we teach, and it doesn't need to be harder than this. It can just be this little bird's eye view that I just showed you. Doesn't need to be more than that. But this can really be used with any product in any niche, and it's just perfect for any beginner struggling affiliate out there.
That's it. Especially
Like I
when
said.
you don't have results, you don't have the authority. That's something you're building up to. And in using this 5-step framework, it's not about results. It's about everything else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Creating that need,
Absolutely.
presenting a problem and a solution. That's what we do here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, if you would like to know more about this logical way of making sales, you can send us a message. So we're actually going to leave a link to our DMs in the comments below this video, because we would actually love to show you more about how this is a super simple method, the most efficient way of doing things, and that's going to enable you to make more sales and help you reach those results that you're looking for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as Anna was saying, if you're serious about making money in this space, we will love to help you do that.
Absolutely.
We will love to help you do that.
Absolutely. So hope you got value out of this, guys.
Yeah.
And let us know in the comments what you think. And yeah, we hope to hear from you very soon.
Absolutely.
See ya.
Bye.